Hello, I'm Hilary. I'm a speech and language therapist with SILSA training, and I'm going to talk to you about some packages that we've got available for speech and language therapists to purchase and deliver to schools on a variety of SLCN topics. So here we go. So why are we doing this? Well, our team have been writing and delivering training to schools for a very long time, longer than we would like to admit. Alongside this, we all work in schools and understand the demands and competing pressures on staff at the moment and the various issues that there are in education at this time. Therefore, our training is practical with a focus on what's achievable for school staff to put into place. We pride ourselves on that. As you know, teachers and teaching staff are supporting children with SLCN daily, and it feels like now more than ever, and often with more complexity. So they really need the knowledge and skills to increase, and we find that they can vary quite a lot across schools and within schools. I'm sure you do too. Often in individual therapy sessions, there isn't enough time to go over the why and the background basis for approaches that we might like to with a teaching assistant, or we don't get to speak to the teacher for long enough to explain those. So training as an inset or a twilight allows us to give that information and go a little bit deeper, answer questions, check people have understood what we think we've explained a little bit more. We often find that reports with advice don't always get read or reread at points of transition or new teachers, and understood. Sometimes we think we've made it clear. We say things like, support understanding with visual support, and maybe people we find out they don't really understand that or get that completely. They need more examples, more talking it through. So here's an example from one of our training sessions that we love delivering, classroom support strategies for language needs. We talk a lot about how you can support vocabulary development, how you can support understanding within class, particularly around being more visual, but how to do that. So we show this example, which is one that we've used in real life and was very effective, but we talk about how you could draw it. It doesn't have to be beautifully made on a symbol system or even anything like this. Some felt pens and a piece of plain paper would be absolutely fine. This is from blank levels, so we talk about the levels and the language involved at each level, but we also talk about what does that mean for you? How could you bear that in mind as you're teaching, as you're supporting a child who perhaps isn't understanding very well, as you're dealing with tricky situations like this. So what do you get? You get the PowerPoint presentation for schools that we have made. You are welcome to remove slides, add your own examples. You can personalise it. That's important, we believe. You get the presenter copy with the presenter notes, which in our mind is the little bit of magic, those extra little real life anecdotes you can give, examples, bits of information. So again, you can adapt those and add your own in. There's a one-page summary handout for attendees, practical training tasks, and or an online quiz to just keep engagement going as you're delivering, and also gives you a good insight into checking for understanding and seeing what the knowledge and skills are in the group. There's an option for attendance certificates, and we can offer support to you as the trainers. Our prices are in the video description, and also do keep an eye out on social media in case there's an offer. So when you purchase one, it is personalised. You can have your logo added and your details, your website and social media. So here's an example of how that's been done. The topics that we've got for 2024 are all ones that we have written and delivered to date, and enjoy delivering and have gone down well and seem to meet the need that we were looking to provide the information for. So introduction to DLD, speech and development and the links to literacy, classroom support strategies for language needs, as we said, supporting children with selective mutism or situational mutism. We spend time talking about the labels. School support for children who stammer, blank language scheme. We do a bit of a deep dive into drawing as one of the visual support strategies, and really think about how you can use it. What's lovely is literally they go away with things that they can do tomorrow, and you get lovely stories of what the difference that's made. Best practices for vocabulary development, and here are some bits and feedback that we've had. to show that they're kind of doing what we wanted them to do, and check that we were giving them stuff that they felt they could do, that they could apply, that was relevant, and that was valuable. So if you would like to find out more, please have a look on our website, send us an email. We definitely won't be sending you lots of marketing emails or hassling you, so don't be afraid of getting in touch. And we can do a free information session with you as well to talk more about the training sessions, particularly if it's a topic that you haven't really delivered on before, and there are social media details. So thank you very much for listening. I hope that was helpful, and we'll hopefully be in touch soon.